never, never walk out like this. Why?
You're not excited.
No, that's not. No, you lose control of the process by throwing. Look, he's not even buying a car. Where are his eyes? On the number. He's not even buying a car. Where would the customer's eyes be? Right there. They're working on their strategy. They go, God, look at that payment. Highest payment I've ever seen in my life. That's not enough for my trade. By the way, the customer asks me a question about it. I'll answer the question. Okay? Brandon, thanks. Thanks for your patience. Took me about 5 minutes longer than I thought to get the numbers, but I do have the numbers. Number one, there'll be no surprises here. That number that brought you in will be the same number you see on this sheet of paper. But first things first, there is no such thing as a good deal on the wrong vehicle. The Explorer, first choice of color.
Love it.
Equipped the way you said it had to be equipped.
Yep, exactly what you told me would be.
We got the right vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Look, I know I've gone through this once, but I'm going to remind you. You're not going to make an automobile or pay for an automobile repair for the next 3 years, 36,000 miles. That's the factory comprehensive warranty. The powertrain is covered for 5 years, 60,000 miles. You got roadside assistance on Ford for, was it 3 or 5 years?
5 years, 60.
For 5 years, 60,000 miles. That right there is worth about $300, okay? You got Sirius radio on Ford for the next 3 months. After that, up to you. Don't forget, are your dings and dents covered? Yes, not by Ford, but by courtesy. Your wheel rims are covered, and so is your windshield. Complimentary for a year. That's our Select 3. And what did I tell you you could do with this vehicle if during the first 5 days you decided it was not the right vehicle for you?
Bring it back.
We got an exchange policy, and best of all, it's impossible to pay too much for this vehicle, isn't it? But our best value guarantee prevents that from happening for you. Cool?
What's the price?
Well, by golly, here is our discounted price of $47,075. Okay? Now, with your taxes and fees, we love your vehicle. We'll buy it for $41,000. You get another $3,000 plus in tax savings. After we pay off your vehicle, there is your amount to finance. Now, I'm going to give you what our customers demand that we give them. I'm going to give you 3 terms. At 60 months, you're going to pay fewer finance charges, save a ton of money. You're going to build cash value faster, trade it sooner, and you're going to get to the dream payment of 0 faster. At 84 months, the payment's way more comfortable, but it's also more flexible. There is no prepayment penalty. Everything I set up here, you can get down here. You just do it in your own time frame. At 72 months, sort of the best of both worlds. Now, up here, cash. Look, when you put cash down, you reduce the payment, reduce your finance charges, pay it off quicker, trade sooner. We got 0, 2, 5, or you can go as high as you want to. Which one of these 3 makes the most sense to you when it comes to cash down?
Comfortable with the payment. You know, I've been buying vehicles with you every 3 years. I see what you're selling those used ones for. You're going to sell mine for way more than what you're giving me for it. I don't want any negative equity.
You know what? I'm sorry you've got negative equity, but you know where negative equity comes from? Negative equity comes from putting down too little cash and financing it for too long. We're not going to let you make that mistake this time, okay? Which one of these cash down amounts works best for you?
I could do the $2,000, but you're gonna have to come down a little bit more off that price on the used.
Okay, so we're going to X that out, that leaves us here, but you want a lower price. This is not shocking, Brandon. Everybody that sits in that chair wants a lower price. Maybe it's the chair, I don't know. Look, you've been buying cars for a while. When was the last time you paid MSRP?
Never paid
Never.
MSRP.
Never.
You've always given me the best discounts that you could give me.
Brandon, most of the customers I deal with today have never paid MSRP. So why in the world are we asking you to pay MSRP? And I believe when I showed you this number,
the damn government.
Well, you and I agree on that. All right, we'll leave politics out of it just for a second. Remember when I showed you this number the first time? I said it was a discounted price of $47,075. Now, if it's MSRP, how could it be a discounted price?
That's a good question.
And I may just have the answer. Brandon, you're familiar with Edmunds.com, correct?
Oh, yeah, Edmunds, Kelly Blue Book, they all said my car was worth $50,000.
Yeah, ask them to pay you that for it, okay? Look, Edmunds has been around since the internet was invented. They were the very first website out there providing consumers product and pricing information. They've been doing it for years and years and years. They are the most frequented site by consumers. Here's what they say about pricing, okay? What does this say right here?
Average monthly car
No,
loan.
no, right
I'm
here.
sorry. The data comes from Edmunds. 82% of new vehicle buyers are paying over MSRP.
82% of people buying vehicles are paying over MSRP. How much are they paying over MSRP?
10%.
10%. That's the market-based price. Brandon, if we charged you the market-based price, how much more expensive would this vehicle be?
10% more.
$4,700 more. So, short term, save the most money. Long term, most comfortable and flexible, or best of both worlds. Which one works best for you?
Tell you what, get that guy in Korean finance to give me the best rate he can give me, and you got a deal.
That I can guarantee you.
Appreciate it.
Okay?